Day everyone, it's Aranje coming at you with the New York Times Games and Custom Connections for Friday, April 4th. We'll get right into it with our starting word today of QAJAQ, Q-A-J-A-Q, which is courtesy of Arthur Claymore from the Wheel of Words. Here we go. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. And QAJAQ gets us nothing at all, which is not unexpected. All right, let's do maybe a word like smile, but I like to get RST in there. Worst as a choice. Stork. Storm. I like storm. Stormin' too? No, just the R. This could be ER trap, which I'm not too excited about. Fried is probably a good choice. Fried. I know it's not likely to be the answer, but it does test some good letters. I prefer to go for something that might actually be the answer. So, rifle. You know what? Let's try a rifle. Rifle in 3. Nope. Okay, but it's not ER trap, which is great. The R could be second. I could be third. It could be a double L word. Brill, krill, grill. I like grill. It's a bit early to try the double L, but I think this might be an answer. So grill in 4. No, but it isn't a word of that form. So brill. Could be brill. Brill, drill. Could be drill. I like drill better than brill. Krill's an answer too, or a choice. I think it's about that way, the stuff that whales eat, the krill. But let's try drill first. Drill in 5? No. Okay, brill or krill? What's likely to be an answer more? Krill, prill. Krill seems really obscure, but so does brill. Well, it's really a 50-50 in my opinion. I'm going to try krill. Because I don't think brill is... I know there's a Brillo pad, but I'm not sure if brill is a word by itself. So I'm going to try krill. Krill in 6? Yes! Yes! Alright, I need to look up if brill is an actual word. That's the closest I've been to failing. I'll be honest with you. That is ridiculous. I'm going to look it up right now. Is brill a word? Brill. Brill definition. Not brilliant. Brill. A European flatfish that resembles a turbot. Okay. That's unlikely to be an answer, I think. So... yeah, you don't need to really see that, but yeah, that was tight. That was close. Yeah. Whew, jeez. All right, would I have accepted brill? I don't know. I'll never know. I guess I could look it up afterwards, but that was close. Jeez. That was a razor's edge right there. Okay. All right, let's move on to the wheel of names. I've changed the setup here so you don't see the words on the side, just the wheel, which is good enough. So that was a 6. So let's do 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No new words here. I haven't got any since yesterday, but let's spin it. Geez, QAJAQ almost was the end of me there. Wow. Okay. What do we have today? Yuppie. Yuppie by Randy M. Randy Murray. Okay. Wow. That's not much better, but at least Y and P and U are somewhat useful. The J and Q in QAJAQ were useless. Useless. Okay. All right. Let's take Yuppie off the wheel. So we'll look forward to that for tomorrow. And yeah, let's move on to connections. Oh, let's go back to the main screen here. I'll put probably along the bottom here our word for tomorrow is going to be yuppie. So yeah, I'll see you there. And yeah, hopefully I'm not as close to losing as I was today. All right, let's go on to connections here. So words we have today are drive, park, harmony, balance, diamond, ink, rest, spin, difference, field, cruise, bay, ride, trade, stadium, and remainder. So the remainder, the difference, the balance, and the rest, I guess. Okay. Yeah, just like what's left over. I guess in like a, let's say for your insurance covers a certain amount. The remainder is what you have to pay, the rest, the balance, the difference. Okay. The diamond, the park, the stadium, the field, maybe a baseball, place where baseball is played, what you might call it. Go for a spin, a cruise, a ride, and a drive. Then we have harmony, ink, bay, and trade. E-trade, E-harmony, eBay, E-ink, E-ink. What else would ink go with? Ink. E-ink. I've never heard of that. But I don't see another E. E-ink must be a thing that I don't know about. So, E-ink. Electronic ink? So is that like to sign your name, like an e-signature? It must be. E-trade, E-harmony, eBay. E-blank? Okay. E-ink. Never heard of E-ink. Okay. What's going to be next here? Maybe the stadium thing? The stadium, the diamond, the field, and the park? Places where baseball's played? Okay, baseball venues. Go for a ride, a drive, a spin, and a cruise. Just go for an excursion in your vehicle. A car trip, yeah, and then this is what's left over. What's left over, there you go. Yes, well, that's a reverse rainbow, first one in a while, and it feels good. It feels really, really good. I'll definitely take that. Okay, yeah, not much to say about that, except for I haven't heard of e-ink. I'll have to look that up. So that's good. All right, let's move on to strands. Step on it is the theme. Flooring, you step on flooring. These surfaces. Linoleum. Okay. Yeah, linoleum, hardwood. You know what? Let's just put it in. Hardwood, linoleum, flooring. Is it just simply flooring? Oh, Floring's a spangram. Oh, I didn't think the spangram would be at the bottom. I guess that makes sense. All right, concrete. Terrazzo. And laminate. I had it. Yeah, you wouldn't just say flooring. All right, well, you know what? I screwed myself out of a spangram there first, but oh well, doesn't matter. All right, just had to take the dogs out to go pee. I'm back for custom connections. Let's get into it. So we have Mixed Signals by Billy No Mates. If you're interested in solving this before I do, the links for this puzzle and the one I'll be previewing afterwards are in the description, as well as instructions to create your own puzzle and send it to me, also in the description. So, all right. So Mixed Signals has the words flag, rocket, motor, yell, skull, piston, belt, pump, mirror, star, pan, smoke, flare, sun, nugget, and whistle. Okay, so I just finished the custom, Sports Connections and all those amazing word games just before this. So I do recognize the fact that there are some sports teams here, specifically NBA teams. So we have Rockets, Pistons, Suns, and Nuggets. I'm not going to delay any time on this because I don't see any other sports or NBA teams here. So these are NBA teams in the singular. Yeah, so Denver, Detroit, Houston, and Phoenix. All right, very good. All right, so I see some car parts here as well. A belt, a pump, a mirror, a pan, and a motor. Okay. I see some ways to get attention. You can flag someone down. You can use a smoke signal. You can use a flare, a whistle, maybe yell at them. Slightly skull and star as the odd ones out here. Those could be tattoos, I guess. But I don't see anything else in here that would be a common tattoo. Skull and star. Huh. Okay, if I need to make a choice here, which I think I do, because star and skull aren't lead me anywhere. These car parts, 4 of the 5 of them are actually inside the car, kind of in close proximity to each other. The pump, the motor, the belt, and the pan, those are all in the, I guess, combustion part of the vehicle, the engine, under the hood. A mirror, not so much. So if I need to choose something, I'll choose this. These are parts of the internal combustion system in your car. Parts of a car engine, okay. Yeah, to me an engine and a motor are the same thing, but I'm not a car person, so. All right, flag. Kind of back where I was before. The flag, yell, although mirrors in there now too. I guess you could use a mirror to get your attention too. In the sun, like putting the sun's rays off the mirror and it gets the attention with the glare of a pilot or a boat or something, a captain. Smoke, flare, and mirror, and whistle. So again, we're left with skull and star. I think this will have to be trial and error. Yeah, I don't see a path here. Star and skull mean nothing to me. Let's try these and see if we're one away. This will just have to be brute force. I don't see another way to get by this. We have getting someone's attention and something else. So, is this what we're looking for? Ways to get somebody's attention? One away, okay. Maybe flare. I want to keep flagging. Flare. Maybe you don't yell. Ways to get someone's attention. One away. Ways to get someone's attention. Yes. Use to signal for help, attention or help. Okay. And then yell, skull, star, and flare. I don't know. I'm going to wave the white flag for this one. Villainous Pokemon teams. Well, I neither have watched that recently or played Pokemon Go or anything like that, although I know it exists. So I was never going to get that, so I don't feel too bad about waving the white flag there. Well, that's a win. That was a tough one. I think green and blue were gettable, but to separate yellow and purple without knowing what Pokemon was nearly impossible. So that's a tough one. Good puzzle, Billy. All right, and there's a lot more to come from you, of course. You sent me about 25 all at once. So, all right, let's go on to our preview of tomorrow's solve. It is the heart of the tree is having a green thumb, and that's by Lolbit. So the words are mud, head, egg, stomach, loin, pumpkin, arm, chuck, tree, rib, sumo, hand, shoulder, thumb, flank, and heart. All right, well, I'll solve it tomorrow. You can solve it today. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. It helps us spread on YouTube. If you're interested in more word games, I do have an amazing word game video to check out. I have the Mini Crossword short, and I have the full-size crossword video. Yeah, lots of stuff to choose from. Make sure you check it out, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.